Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case the notifications ain't go out. 1 second. First things first, hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive Tuesday. Hopefully everybody done got through the work day. Whatever events you might have had, hopefully you was able to get back home safe and sound. Appreciate everybody who tuned in this morning for the live. Definitely was a good conversation. Shout outs to Miss April. Shout outs to Riders for Life for popping up, and also shout outs to Papa Will. Everybody was dropping some gems this morning as always. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. But you'll see the title today. Um, I might not even go crazy long only because I had a few things I got to get into. Um, Basically, the whole dust off. Struggle is real for some people. John Shaft, what's going on, my guy? Struggle is real for some people. Some people, again, struggle with identity because they don't know who they are, what they could bring to the table, who they representing for, so on and so forth. But that's an everyday struggle dependent because you're going to struggle trying to figure out what your niche in life is. You're going to have a struggle trying to identify what group of people or what specific group of people you flock around. And you're also going to struggle to make sure you're keeping yourself preserved. There's nothing wrong with some sort of a struggle, again, because there is an underlying lesson at the end of it. We building, what's going on, my guy? Queen Nunu, what's going on, baby? You're gonna also have some people, prime example, who struggle with trying to keep businesses afloat. The reason why they could be struggling is because they're making poor decisions, making poor investments, or they got the wrong people around them, too many yes men. But honestly, it should not be a struggle to get rid of people that don't mean you no good. For some people, it's a struggle only because if they feel, well, been cool with this person forever, yada yada yada, it shouldn't have to go that way. Sometimes you might have to think that way, depending on the situation. And this is my thing. Some people definitely struggle with that balance because if you got all the wrong distractions in your ear, you could lose everything in a heartbeat. And some people struggle to just listen to truth and reason. The reason why is because they know what you're saying is truthful. They also know what you're saying is impactful, but instead you still want to go against grains. Like when I implemented and said something a while back about the young folks and even some of the older folks starting to pull up their pants. And I'm talking about the brothers pulling up your pants. Ladies with the bonnets. Said something like that. Some people will get a little upset. Some people are definitely getting their feelings. But this is not something for you to get in your feelings about. It's just truth. Some things in society we are getting tired of seeing. And at what age do certain trends stop? See, that's the problem. Again, the struggle to be a trendsetter instead of following a trend. And again, some people might get ruffled behind certain things that are said, but guess what? It's not being said out of hate. It's not being said out of anger. It definitely ain't being said out of ignorance. It's just being said because it's needed to be said. Because at some point, you want to have to instill the same things that was brought upon you to your future offspring and to the future generation of that bloodline. So again, you're going to have to be the blueprint one way or another. You can't expect certain kids not to do certain things if they see you doing it. It's almost the same thing with some of these young adults. They see certain ones, they see how they move it, and they feel that's the way to move. But guess what? Everybody is supposed to move differently in life. That's the whole beauty of it. James, what's going on, my guy? Sometimes you're going to struggle to keep a balance. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But in the long run, you're going to have to be the one to determine and balance it out. Sometimes you're going to struggle to do the right things, even when the right things don't feel right. But you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, it is calculated, and if it's needed and necessary, yeah, you're going to have to do it. It's almost like when you move up in the business, or that's just like you own the business. Sometimes you're going to have to make decisions, even if they are right decisions, and they don't feel right. You're going to have to do it. Because again, it's about productivity. Um, just like if you know for a fact you hired a few people, and out of all those people that you hired, maybe two or three of them are actually, I'm gonna say out of 10 people, at least three of them are doing their jobs. What you think the other seven gonna do? They either gonna get fired, or one or two of those out those five could probably say, you know what, I ain't trying to lose this job yet. Let me buckle down and do what I got to do. Rest of them getting fired. Because if they ain't creating nothing, if they're not producing nothing, essentially how they feel it is you ain't, you're not worth it, not producing. Marlene, what's going on, baby? And again, some people struggle because they scared to succeed. They scared to take that necessary leap. In all honesty, yeah, that struggle shouldn't remain inside you forever neither. That's just my opinion on it. It shouldn't remain in you forever, the struggle. Because certain struggles will definitely get you to that greener grass, that holy grail, whatever you want to call it in life. Again, you got to be adamant on doing it. If you feel that your life deserves all the struggle, guess what? At some point, you ain't gonna be able to get out of that because you done fell too deep in. Some of y'all know y'all got ways to get your credit, right? Prime example, get your credit fixed. Some people it may sound easy, others it ain't. Still, that's implorable to do so. Again, learn what you can learn. Take every little piece of resource that's around you, utilize it. Yeah, because again, there's gonna be things in life you ain't gonna always succeed at, or you gonna take a fail at one point. But I don't mean just because you failed at that it's over. No, it just gives you a lesson. You know how to stand strong after that. Now, it's a difference if you keep hitting the same, if you keep hitting the same obstacle, basically, then that should tell you something. It's probably not the lane you want to be in. So you might want to choose another lane. Some people to struggle, some people do struggle to realize when certain things just don't work for them. They will still continuously try to do it until they feel they could get to that high peak. But then again, to some degrees, that is a waste of time. Like you don't choose the people choose you. The people that come around you choose you. It could be good or bad, but either which way, you gotta be able to decipher which is which, and you gotta make sure that you move in the right ways. Cubit, what's going on, baby? You know, and that's the truth. You're absolutely right. You know, failure only brings strength, but it also brings wisdom. So when you get that turn around again, you know how to prepare for it, and you can seize the moment. But again, you gotta want that. Some people struggle with pride. The reason why they struggle with pride is because some people feel they don't need to ask nobody. They feel they shouldn't have to ask nobody. Or sometimes they just really look at it like, I ain't trying to make myself look like I'm not capable of anything. That is a huge problem. Because again, pride can be a good thing. That's if it's coming from a humble stance. But if it's not coming from a positive stance, it's not a good thing. Sometimes you'll let pride ruin the good things in front of you. Mayhem, what's going on, baby? Gotta always remember this part though. Never count yourself out, even when everybody else counts you out. Because again, the strength and wisdom and the growth, it starts within. And again, if you're a shining star, nobody should be able to dim that light at all, unless you're the one that dim it. Don't let pride get you sucked in to failure. Now, some people have failed because they might have thought they knew something, and they was just going with the flow. And hey, they learned something. Some people made investments thinking that these was going to be, big booming investments, and then, you know, it went belly up. And it's not to say in certain cases that the people wasn't humble. No, they was humble. They just made an honest mistake. And once they learned from that mistake, they knew how to correct and how to do everything from there on. Some people with foolish pride have made decisions not just on their own, but they made decisions based off everybody around them. See, that's where you can mess up too. Yeah, if I got this, my people's got to have this too. Sometimes you have to build yourself before you can bring the people with you. And even if you do bring people with you, gotta make sure those are the right people. You can't have vultures around, and you can't have fake well wishes or even schemers and plotters around. And it's a sad thing in life because some people struggle to just not take penitentiary chances. For some people, that's a struggle only because they choose to let it be a struggle. You quick to give up when we know we done been through the most of the most and then came out on top some way, somehow. Sassy, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. You always got to remember this part, though. A mental balance, strong balance, stern balance, and just keeping your eye out on everything. You know, after you have learned that lesson, the first laws, you'll know how to move. Got the wrong people around you and you feel the vibes, get them away from you as quick as possible. And even if they decide to linger around, hey, again, your blessings are your blessings. They got to find their own. In my opinion, I honestly believe that some people just leech on the people because, again, they don't have no real blessings to offer. Or they might be trying to gain some sort of a blueprint or something. But then in the long run, some of them people you want to have to just get away from because they could possibly destroy you. And not in the sense of, yeah, I'm trying to, no. They can just destroy you because they might say or do something that you wouldn't expect them to say or do. And that'll definitely throw them off the deep end and throw you off the deep end. It's not needed. And even in that instance, you're supposed to have enough strength and stability to say, you know what, I'm not doing that. If this is how it's going to go, then hey, maybe it's for the best. 1 second. Oh, shoot. I ain't even noticed. I'm my fault. I'm looking at notifications. I got distracted for a second. Shout outs to Papa Will. I didn't even know he was live. My bad, y'all. If I sound like I'm half dead, it's because I kind of was half dead. I was in here knocked out all that heat, especially being out early at Malice. But yet I digress. We still had a good morning this morning. And again, shout outs to the ladies for popping in. And again, shout outs to Papa Will. You know, appreciate you. Appreciate you, sis. You already, this is love over here. You know, BMF, what's going on, my guy? You should never struggle internally with doing something that's right. Again, it's for your mental peace and your mental space, and it's needed. You can't make calculated decisions if your brain is cluttered, your brain is distracted, even if you ain't getting the proper rest. So, see, again, not everybody should try to reach to be perfect because there is no such thing as perfect. Because in an imperfect world, we ask for too much. Appreciate you, bro. You already appreciate y'all both for doing that. But again, some people really it goes over their head. A lot of times you have to take that sweet with the sour. It does give you critical lessons that's needed for the world. trying to outbest each other just to get one up on each other. Um, that's a that's a pure problem. Some people struggle to just keep themselves on the right path because again, they highly influenced by the wrong things. We've seen some instances where even when some youth were put in these situations of it's either you with us or against us, they chose what they chose. If they had plans on getting anywhere in life and achieving something, especially to try to create, build better, can't get mad about that. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? You can't get mad about that. Again, there's nothing wrong with trying to elevate one way or another. Even if it ain't the biggest elevation, it's still a step up. You lose something and you doing something a little better than what you was doing. Some people struggle to keep up with the times because you got some people who are really still stuck in an era where they feel like, nah, it's supposed to be, nope. Yeah, you got to be able to adjust one way or another. Oh, D2, that's crazy. My bad, Joe. That's crazy. Well, don't feel bad. I got one too for the live I did Saturday. I don't know what was said, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, wait a minute. My fault. Let me do this real quick. Thank you. Even though I got it in the description, still, thank you. Had to put that up. See, and this is one struggle. Some people struggle to try to keep certain things afloat because when you have different things happening, especially when there's nothing but real truths being exposed, I don't want that. But it shouldn't be a struggle because there are other ways to get your messages out one way or another. It's going to be a struggle to try to maintain a balance in your life because you're going to always have something that's trying to bring you down or keep you at a certain level. But if you're the exceptional ones, you're going to end up rising above all of that. You're going to rise above hate, prejudice, intolerance, ignorance at its best. You're gonna achieve it. Word, what's going on, my guy? But I'm not gonna lie to you though. It should never be a struggle to be yourself and do what works for you and makes you happy. And you tend to feel that the more these messages really get out, the more this inspirational talk gets out, the more things can possibly be done. And again, doesn't matter what age you are. You feel you got something that you could bring with a good stern message, a balance to it, you do so. Because I feel like this, regardless to the media at hand, right? These platforms right here are actually a good indentation on giving people what's really going on. Even if it is not on the grandest of scales, but still it gives people awareness. It's bringing some people wisdom. It is actually comforting, depending on what you bring it to these platforms. See, like a good conversation, like what we have almost every other day, or shit, just about every day. That's what you get. Nothing wrong with a fair conversation. Thought process. There's nothing wrong with bouncing ideas with with each other, and just out there to the world. Again, you sit and struggle to do whatever it is that makes you happy. That is a lesson for a lot of y'all. Whatever is good, good natured, definitely going to keep you balanced, squared out. You continue to do so despite whatever is going on. See, prime example in one instance where we had somebody said the funniest thing I could ever hear, and I could have honestly said it like this: didn't matter. When you feel like you have heard enough of the same thing, you get out there and you do something on your own and you make it work. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Ain't that the key word, motivation? Yeah. Sometimes you're gonna have to hear the same thing more than once, 1,000 times. It ain't nothing different from when y'all was filling out applications and they was asking y'all the same damn thing, just in a different format. Doesn't matter how the format is brought as long as you get the message. And I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So, hey, it's the balance. And that's the mindset that a lot of y'all should have. That's just in my opinion. But, everybody is different. But I would encourage y'all again, have self love for yourself. And again, continue to do what makes you happy. You know why certain kids do the things they do, and it keeps their mind focused or just keeps their mind at ease? Because they already see what's going on in the world. It's the same thing with us adults. We have certain things that keep us where they need to keep us, because without that balance, it'd be all chaos. For real. Again, you have to keep yourself balanced. And that's gonna be a struggle for some people, because some people have never been taught how to have balance. They've never seen any type of good observation of balance. Some people have seen things that necessarily shouldn't have to see. And once they see it, it already shows like, I can't rock with it. Like I've always felt like this. Some people struggle, right? And I'm bringing it to some parents, the audience, and whoever. Some people struggle to really keep business affairs, and even arguments away from kids. Seen that for myself today, and got a little irritated. Again, got to keep certain things away from the kids. You have to shield them. Some things they ain't meant to see and they ain't meant to hear, and especially when they are young. Because again, in the long run, you are causing some sort of rift within inside of them. Because some of these kids are wondering, oh, if my parents had me, why are they going against each other the way they going against each other? If both my parents say they love me, then why they tearing each other down? That's something that needs to stop. But I see that's a struggle with some people because some people are just used to that. When you have a lot of tension and wild up emotions sometimes, they come out in the wrong ways. It's just in my opinion. You'll always face some common struggles, then some struggles ain't gonna be so common. But I do feel this though. You have to remember the future outcome to all actions. And I think that's fair to say. Those actions don't precede who you are, guess what? Ain't gonna be good. Carlos, what's going on, my guy? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Some people struggle with friendships. And again, there's multiple, parameters to that. There's multiple parameters to that. Some people struggle with keeping friends only because they not sure if those friends are for them or against them. So it's going to be a struggle because again, it's a process of elimination. And even for those who you think might be there, and a possibility they might. It depends. Again, some people are going to be with you for the ride because they feel it's beneficial. Others are going to be there because they genuinely want to see you prosper like they prosper. I think that's the beauty about everything that's going on, at least in life. You have options. Gotta remember that. Shoot, Tanya, what's going on, baby? But again, remember this: you shouldn't struggle to do something right. Again, your real friends are going to make sure that you stay afloat one way or another. The ones that's just there for the ride will present themselves at some time, even if it ain't right away. But again, you got to be observant to it because I've always felt like this. If you're trying to succeed, trying to grow, and be the best thing in the world, sometimes you're going to have to eliminate unnecessary waste. And in order to keep yourself strong, you got to get away from the weak minded. And I mean weak minded in the sense of you ain't even trying to think anything positive. You just keep thinking nothing but negative. That's weak minded, in my opinion. Because again, you have multiple options in life to do something, to be a better you. It's all how you play the game. Some of y'all think life is a game, it's how you play it. Yeah, you're gonna fail. You might get past certain boards in life. If you want to really treat this like a game, video game on top of that, you get past certain levels. You might get unscathed in a lot of them levels. But when you get to that main level, you in that first time around. Not unless you really focused and skilled and you know what to expect. And if you don't know that, then you're gonna have to retry again. In some instances, you're gonna have to retry again. See, when you rush a process, you miss out on certain things. That's why I never rush to any type of judgments. I don't rush to do things I don't need to do. When the time is right and it presents itself, that's when things present itself. It's almost like a blessing. Sometimes it will present itself when you least expect it. Letitia, what's going on, baby? If you haven't done so by now, you already know y'all gotta drop links to show each other love in here. Definitely good supporters in here, content creators. Shout out to all the members in here. Y'all already know what it is. I'm trying to get some things in order. Um, yo, word, I'm gonna hit you on the back end later on or some something. I'm gonna hit you in the AM. Gotta run something. Well, I want to run something by you. I need your opinion on something. Um, but all in all, though, in order for you to build and build prosperously, even into the future, you got to see certain things for what it is. Certain blessings will come when you least expect it again. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't rush the process. But if you feel your only blessing is just trying to get that mighty dollar, you're going to lose sight of everything else. And again, you got to remember, trust the process. And some people should never struggle on trusting the process that works and benefits them and the people around. Because it can be done. We've seen some people who have lost their life trying to bring everybody with them. Even though that's, in my opinion, that's the most honorable thing you can try to do is try to uplift and bring everybody with you, especially if you are on the rise to something. But then again, sometimes you can't bring everybody. You can only bring those who are really going to help change the tide of the waves. So it's not saying you still can't come back and get the rest or whoever needs to be scooped up. But again, you got to build yourself before you can build everybody around you. And even when you're somewhat built, if you trying to bring everybody with you, prime example, financial wise, you're not going to be able to do so. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here but for so long. I know Word got a live schedule, bro. I'm going to catch that definitely. I was supposed to schedule this live around 8, but I ain't get up to like almost 9 o'clock myself. So, oh, shoot. Frankie, appreciate you, my guy. Definitely appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, don't worry. You get one of these, though. You always, everybody get one of these at some point. Figure out some other thing. I don't do videos, but I will give you this stuff. You will get one of those, though. um, but again, some people don't understand that. You can't never rush a process. It got to feel right. It got to be organic. And when it's ready to flourish, it'll flourish. You can't let nobody ever in life dictate to you something. Again, they can give you advice. Oh no, no doubt. But you already know, bro. Shoot. But see, that's the thing, though. If it feels right and you know it's right, continue to do it. No doubt, BMF. You already know. Oh yeah, don't come back without that lottery ticket, son. You ain't slick. You are not slick, my guy. Mm. But see, that's the thing, though. When you on a road and you feel like you ain't gotta make no necessary stops, you're gonna do so. But then again, sometimes it's good to make those stops. Not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it is hard to keep that balance. Because again, you have some people that will say and do the utmost, and they honestly think that's supposed to knock you down a notch. And if you decide to let it knock you down a notch, then that's the problem right there. See, no matter how angry I might sound some days when I'm going in, I'm really not angry. I can't be angry because again, I'm blessed. And the reason why I'm blessed because I'm able to wake up, I'm able to produce, I'm able to do something. I was given the opportunity to do something else, and I took it, and this is what I'm doing. Took the opportunity on myself to try to build something outside of just my regular work, and I'm doing it. Prime blueprint to something. And for those out there, you can do so, no matter what it is you're doing. You can always multitask something in life. But again, you have to put in that time, that work, and that dedication. Again, you have to build yourself at all costs. Build yourself up to the best you can. Once it's there, hey, ain't too much that can knock you down unless you knock yourself down by not being humble. Always remember that key word, being humble. Try to explain that to some people. As soon as you get it, you can end up losing it, especially if you don't know what to do with it. My bad, y'all. Somebody tried to give me a copyright with that loud. Those, oh man, my scalp hurt. My scalp hurt, y'all. My bad. Almost threw me all the way off my damn track, man. But yeah, I digress. Sometimes that's the best investment. That's the best blueprint in life. Investing in yourself. And it might be a struggle to do so, especially if you feel you're not giving certain opportunities or golden opportunities, but you can make your golden opportunities. It don't take much for you to expand your brain. Again, soak up whatever you can soak up that works for you. Chocolate drip drop, baby. What's going on, baby? If you don't invest in yourself, if you don't take the time in yourself, ain't nobody else will. Nobody else will. And I think if we open our minds and realize that, definitely gonna have a bunch of changes that's needed. Then that could groom the future blueprint for those who are gonna be stepping forward in the future. Because again, they need to see strength, stability, and just the sheer willpower to do so. Oh yeah, somebody do me a favor and drop Liz B. I don't know if she got hers yet or not, but drop the sis. Definitely the sis right there. Shout outs to Liz B. Shout outs to a few people I've been missing. Shout outs to my sis, Miss LeBlue. Miss you, sis. Hope all is well with you. Um, a lot of good people I met along this line. You know, if I ain't say anything that resonated to anybody, um, then I feel like I've done something still, regardless, because somebody's going to pick up this knowledge. My guy, King, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I know. I was gonna have to do that anyway. Hold on. Definitely appreciate you, my guy. And that's the thing, though. Just gotta build what you feel is necessary. Gotta build strength and character. And no, I ain't saying be a goody two shoes and that, because some people, like again, there's no perfect balance. You gotta have a good balance. There's no perfect balance. Again, nothing in life is perfect. And it could be as grand as you make it. Again, you have to be able to make it. Find what your niche is, find what you think is good for you, and just grow. And let nothing again try to dim your lights. Like for those who's catching the replay or will catch this replay, these links that are being dropped definitely are good people. And again, there's nothing wrong with trying to make a change or even add something. For some who want to look at life like it's just basketball, okay. Well, you're a basketball player. You're supposed to know more than just the fundamentals. You gotta be able to add something to your arsenal, something that leaves that puts you out there, but it makes you distinct from everybody else. Like Kobe had when he rest in peace, had the Mamba mentality. You know, got to think along those lines like that, where Jordan had that killer mentality. Every year you add, every time you turn around, you got to add something straight to it. That's how you build what you need to build. Yeah, I think I just got an upload notification. I gotta check. I think it is from her. But we definitely miss you over here, sis. Whenever you got the time, you already know. Come back, baby. Oh, this guy's dead serious with this car. My bad, y'all. Hating when he trying to give you a copyright on music, yeah, man. Get out of here. Come on, man. Oh, I ain't even know that, James. Yeah, definitely prayers to the sis, man. Damn, I was not aware of that. But we definitely miss you, sis. And, prayers go out to you. And prayers go out to anybody that might be in that type of situation, too. Because, again, you never know what to expect. And I'm not going to lie, there's going to be certain instances in life where you might almost lose everything, if not everything. But there's always going to be a silver lining and a blessing to that. Yeah, I gotta check it, James, because I just got notifications. I'm telling you, I've slept most of my afternoon away. I was supposed to start this live like 8 o'clock. Definitely anybody that need a playlist ran, do so. Definitely good ones in here. Again, I like to see people grow and build. Definitely run the playlist for everybody. Anybody that need it, especially if y'all need those hours, do it. Run it up. Like I said, I'm dead serious about that. You know, I believe everybody will grow one way or another. Again, it's just about love and support. And see, some people are going to struggle to find that in life. And if they already had it and messed that up, they're going to struggle to try to get it back. But again, you're going to have to change everything within. Actions will always speak louder than words. But again, it's never a struggle to just sit amongst good people, having some fun, building, and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. Bo, what's going on, baby? But the one thing you should never lose sight of, and I want to say this again, never lose sight or focus on the things that you hold dear and the things that you feel are beneficial and can change your life or the lives around you. Never lose sight on that. Got to be able to just eliminate the aspect of, negative thinking. It's hard to, but if you really stern on doing what's necessary, you're gonna do it. BMF, I wasn't worried about that. I'm still worried about my scratch off, man. Yo, Mo. Yo, Tanya, y'all gotta jump BMF, man. Yo, James, hold him down, son. Hold him down, son. He gonna give that lottery ticket, man. Somebody gonna win in here, man. But once you see what's ahead of you, you gotta go for it. It don't come around the first time, it'll come around the second. The main goal is to not quit. Never let nobody take over your mental process, your thinking, none of that. Because the minute you do, there'll be slight changes you might not see at first. And those could be the changes you really don't want. You got to make changes in your life that you actually want and you are committed on, sticking firm with. That's basically about it. There you go. There you go. What's going on, Schnookums? Got kicked out the chat already. Uh, uh, I knew I smelled sewer rat coming around at some point. I was waiting for it, but you love it over here. Uh, we gonna give you an appreciation day. I don't know what's gonna consist of it. We gonna give you an appreciation day. Oh, the baby want attention. Oh, you want your little comedy relief? Oh, you love when I roasty. Oh, because your face look toasty. Oh, no, not tonight though. Not. This ain't about you. This ain't about you, baby. This is for the strong-minded and not the feeble-minded. Your mind is definitely feeble, but I'm too cerebral. Hold that, baby. Oh, I know what it was because you didn't get attention last night because somebody beat you to the punch. I know that's what it was. Oh, no. Now on, every time, you know what? I should be huffed today. I'm putting out a business plan for you. For every time y'all donate to the channel, we gonna give them some Pampers, bib, and a lifetime supply of Gerber's baby food. Uh, I'm also showing a blueprint to some people though. Again, even when you got ignorance like this, they can't knock you off course because this is something greater than them. Oh, they're going one. What up? I saw you. Yeah, I was knocked out. Yeah. Y'all gonna hear the baby in the background. My younger cousin. Yeah, pet him and don't hit him like you always do. Pet him. It ain't even Similac. They drinking that off-brand. They drinking that off-brand Similac. Get up out of here, man. Hold on. Oh, shoot. It's a family affair here. My bad. Yeah. Give me 1 second, y'all. Come here, Zai. Tell the people how old you are. How old are you? Yeah, don't say you don't know. Y'all don't know why kids always do
My
that.
hand is taller than yours.
Yeah, that's funny though. How old are you?
How old is he?
The people want to know how old are you, boy? Don't be funny. Yeah, that runs in the family, y'all. My bad. Don't be funny. Nah, but again, you, you gotta be able to
How old are
again
you?
be blessed in life.
How old are you?
You gotta be blessed in life.
How old are you? How old are
You want to ask the dog how old he is? He older than all of us right now. At least a dog is. He older than all of us. Oh man,
you?
yeah. You, huh? Nah, I'm good. Oh no, it runs. It runs. Everybody got comedy in them. The person that ain't got no comedy is his dog. Well, y'all see
When
the
did
comedy
you do
from.
that?
You see what he did? See? Uh huh.
What's that from?
I don't know.
It's from his nose.
What are you doing, my guy? I don't know what you was doing that you started choking, but yeah, you gonna have to stop doing that, my guy. You looking like a crumb snatcher. Sit your butt down. Hold it down, son. Hold it down. Nah, but you gotta love life though, and that's what people fail to realize. You only here in this shell for a hot minute. That hot minute depends on you, or it depends on that man upstairs, one way or another. While you here, try to be as great as you can. Nah, don't go there, Letitia. Don't go there. Don't go there yet, baby. See, like I said, there's a reason why I can say the things I say. Because don't forget, everybody has youth in their family, even babies. So what you think I'm trying to improve? Only thing I'm trying to improve and show and improve is that you can make any type of decision in life, but you got to make sure you're making them calculated decisions that are going to be beneficial for your life. But you also got to set an example because those ones are looking up to you. And when they see you moving a certain way, they don't look right. Riders, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, definitely shouts to everybody. You know, and again, like even this morning, we had a good conversation amongst everybody. You know, and I think that's what's needed to start the healing process a lot of times is a good conversation. How will you know what could be changed or what can't be changed if you don't have a conversation? You know? And I believe for some, they don't know how to have a verbal conversation outside of just talking about negative or just being negative. So some people. You got others that are going to do what's necessary because once they feel like they've been attacked, oh no, you got to throw them poles. There's just some things you got to really look at. and on the grandest of all stages. Got to be able to withstand the test of time. A lot of things will present the only dangers, but wise enough to spot it out, or even if it's a surprise, hey, you know how to prepare for it. Think I'm gonna do something tomorrow morning. Um, yeah, I think I am going to do something for the members. I'm trying to figure this out in the morning. My bad, y'all. I'm over here multi scheming. Uh huh. Drop link what? So you could try to porn bomb me? Oh, oh, little baby came back under another. Oh, look at little baby. Look at little Scooby bup 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 bup. Look at you. Honestly, I don't believe you got anything to say really to me anyway. What I'm gonna need you to do is like I've been telling you before. Get the help that's necessary because your method of madness ain't really madness. It's just funny and it makes everybody laugh. Aw. It makes everybody laugh, little Gerber baby. Again, you just got to be able to learn to trust the process and the process that beneficial for you. See how we talking about Letitia? Like, I be laughing at these people sometimes. We need comedy. So you know what? From now on, we gonna fake let you come in the chat. We'll let you say something else besides chump and mooks. We gonna give you that opportunity one day. No, we might, we might. But again, yeah, I ain't got time for that. I just got time to laugh at you, and that's it. And again, trust the process. Like I trust my process. And I've always felt like this. Again, your blessings ain't someone else's blessings and vice versa. So again, we gonna have to pick that up. But again, some people should never struggle with doing something right or doing something good. Some people it's gonna be a struggle because you see what we get. We get mass produced idiots like this. So yeah, it's gonna be a struggle for them. Just like it's a struggle for them to go build on their own platforms or go say whatever on their own platforms. The little Gerber baby felt the type of way about me. I don't care though. I'm not supposed to. I only care about the process and what works. I care about not going against the process and making it work. Exciting. Trophy games sold separately. That's what I be saying with bored people. Go better yourselves. Educate yourselves to something greater. Elevate yourself to something greater. And for those who can catch this, this was a prime example again of people that want to try to bring you down the best ways possible, or they just feel a type of way about you. But I forgot. In this line of work, that's what you get. Get coonery and foolery. Got trolls with costume jewelry. And it seemed like every last one of them be catching the eulogy. So, um, yeah. See how that works? Follow a process. Following the process of building amongst good people and eliminating unnecessary people. Every time you come up under a good troll name or you just come in saying stupidness, you see how you get the boot? Don't worry, at some point you'll be utilized the right way. It just ain't gonna be today. See, this is the thing I want some people to understand too, right? No matter what you're doing, whether you're doing something good or bad, people always gonna have something to say about you. People will still be talking about you. It's when they stop talking and that becomes a real problem. So no matter what it is you are trying to do, just do what's necessary. And I'm gonna continue to do what's necessary here. Should never struggle and you should never make a struggle harder than it need to be. In most cases, you gotta come from humble beginnings. Again, I think where we lose sight on everything is the fact that there is always jealousy, hate, and envy, pride, and all in all, just ignorance. Because you have to be ignorant to the fact that you feel that you have to take or steal away somebody else's blessings. Again, that person's blessings is not yours. And even once you do so, guess what? You're knocking your own. And I see a main example, like I was saying earlier. Some people get mad when some of these quote unquote celebrities don't come back or they don't do as much as they should. But some of them try to. And in the same tokens, again, you block your own blessing. You got people that's trying to up jump and start businesses, you know, and even if things go belly up the first time around, if they come back the second time around stronger and they really know what's what, or sometimes they can succeed on that first go around. Where they failure is at is where they put their locations at. But then again, if I'm supposed to be trying to bring opportunity, even in the most less fortunate of situations, why knock that out? You got people that are probably trying to bring clothing businesses into the area, especially if they feel all right, you know what, give them some decent clothing, well, some top notch clothing at a decent price, especially for those who might not really be able to afford it right then and there. We have some people who would do that, but then that same token, you will rob yourselves of that blessing because they're quick to either rob their store, damage their store, looting in front of their store. You just not caring. So again, how can you want anything to change if you ain't willing to go with the change? And a lot of times that change don't gotta be a bad change. But then again, I thought about it. Some people are just happy with what's what. And honestly, you're not supposed to accept nothing less. You can strive for more, but in that same token, you gotta know exactly what you want. Another way y'all robbing the blessing or you knocking away the blessing, the people who have lost their lives coming back again. We got a lot of people that lost their lives coming back trying to do something good, even if it was something like a benefit or something like that. The deep seated hate, deep seated envy, and the greed, that those are three things that will definitely block away a blessing. Because you don't know if that person could have been the next beneficial person for everybody. Again, your decisions do have consequences. Just think about that. You know, if you want things to happen, you got to be able to work together. And it shouldn't matter where we at in that quote unquote class system. Y'all still supposed to come together as a whole. Because where one thing could be wrong, we could fix that. It's about strength in numbers again. And in certain cases, you might not need the numbers. But when it comes to those big tasks at hand, yeah, you need the numbers. You need the strength. So again, take that necessary step. Yeah, necessary step could be the best step for the people around you as well, especially those who are trying to get out the same dire situation. Don't necessarily got to be the way you did it, but they'll get the blueprint on how to do it and how to move and how to produce. Next, see what's going on, baby. IB, what's going on, my guy? You know, again, take the necessary steps. Again, life will throw everything at you, but you can throw most of that back at it. And if it's things in life you are destined to do, you let nobody determine that except for you. Pause, my guy. You already know what I was about to say. Pause, my guy. Quinn, what's going on, my guy? Yo, Wavy, that was mad suspect, son. You know that, son. I see, I see why DD left you. See. Came in here with the madness. I'm gonna show you the madness. I think that's something that should be a gem for the day, technically. You can't cry about certain things, right? In the same instances, you knocking your own blessings. You got to pick a poison, man. I mean, if you want these people to actually be fixtures, and you know some of them can be fixtures or determined to be fixtures, you can't go the distance of trying to just kill them or get them up out of Dodge because you want something they got. They could be offering you something that's worth more than diamonds and gold. I remember that part. I don't know. I just always believe that you have a higher purpose, whether you believe it or not. It's up to you when you do realize your higher purpose to just keep the ball rolling. Like again, no matter what class system we fit in, we all still supposed to come together. Because again, we supposed to do better. So how do we keep the world going and flowing? We ain't giving it to the kids. We ain't giving it to the future. If we not showing them the best to strive even through the biggest adversity. There's something to think about. You know, your struggle is as long as you want it to be. And sometimes it don't have to be a long struggle. Some people do struggle with alcohol addiction and everything else. And I can see why. Some people struggle because their minds are too weak. Once they already done got a hold of the drug and the drug got a hold of them, thought process be off. In some instances, they don't care because they only fixed on whatever they trying to get fixed on. There are multiple ways to always get over a struggle, but you have to be mentally tough and strong. And you also got to be spiritually strong. Make the necessary step. And I advise some people too to go get themselves clean. I knew stories of people who they used to cry up and down, oh, I want to change this, I want to do this. But you refuse to go get the help you're supposed to get. Some of y'all cried about, some people might have cried about losing kids to the system or losing kids because they can't. No, that's your fault. If you're not trying to get yourself right, how can you cry about anything? You gotta make a decision. Again, pick your poison. Help is usually around the corner, but you gotta open your mouth. And it's just really something to think about, though. We have the best possible outcomes, but we have to open our minds. We gotta open our hearts and our ears too. Because again, you could be listening to everything I'm saying right now, but did you hear the general message? So that's where you'll look at it from. As long as you keep your mind set in negative, you'll always be in the struggle. As long as you continue to let the wrong people bring you down, you'll always be in the struggle. The minute you realize what you want for your life and what you feel you can do for your life, that's when the struggle will be a little less. It'll be a little less impactful because you're making strides and improvements in your life, even if it's the smallest ones. But again, that's the best part of elevation. Remember that part. But I feel this definitely was a good one, a good wrap up. The day to day struggles again. Um, that's just a part of life. But the unnecessary struggles, that all lies up to you. Pull yourself up and do what's necessary. Again, if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else will. And the ones that will be coming along that prosperous journey, you know, you know, there will be always strong bonds that will never be broken. That's the key thing to remember. I just put, yeah, I just put two in the bowl for Robert. Oh shoot, put it back in the pot then. But I like this. I'm gonna continuously follow a process. Like most people, again, that should be a blueprint. Follow a process. And when the process is grand, you're gonna make it grander. Again, you should never struggle with being yourself. And if you're struggling with being yourself, then that means that's a problem that you have to fix. If you're having a struggle keeping people around you, that's a struggle you have to fix. Key word is fix and build. When you fix your situation, when you fix that struggle, you can build and be stronger. Always remember that. I definitely wasn't gonna hold y'all all night though. This is definitely just the wrap up. It could be a part three to this. Who knows? Who knows? But again, for everybody that was in attendance though, hopefully y'all had a good night tonight. Um, those that was in the bushes watching, I ain't talking about my mafia and stuff. Talking about for those that be in the bushes watching, hopefully you got something out of this. And I also want you to take this home with you as well. Got time to be better and greater. But you gotta want it. Not gonna be able to cry victim all the time when you making all the wrong moves and the wrong steps. So yeah, change within. You can change everything without. But I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. It's time for me to go walk this pup. Like I said, I think I got something in the works. Um, yeah, I got something in the works. So tomorrow will be the grand scheme of things before that morning wake up with y'all. Um, definitely bring something to the forefront like I always do. Mahoney, what's going on, baby? Jersey Rich, what's going on, my guy? I'm completely done though. Yeah, I'm completely done though. But I gotta chime in and chop it up with the people. Let's see if we get some comedy coming in here. uh, yeah, I know he doing the members only live. Shout out to the word. Yeah, he definitely got something powerful on that too. So don't always gotta chime in with the people. Uh, yeah. No, but again, hopefully everybody is enjoying the evenings. Hopefully everybody done got through the day smoothly. You know, sometimes it ain't smooth, but hey, still a blessing nonetheless. Oh, I forgot the other struggle. Yeah, my bad. I didn't forget about that. The other struggle is keeping stress levels down. Rachel, what's going on, baby? That's a struggle within itself sometimes too, keeping the stress levels down. But you got to remember to keep those stress levels down because stress is still the number one damn killer. And if you allow too many stresses to plague your body, you break it down your body. And there are multitudes of ways to try to keep the stress levels down. Again, you just got to find what works for you, what gives you happiness, and helps you release that. For some people, it's boxing. Some people, it's drawing. It's basically being an artist, animator, whatever. Some people, it's video games. Some people read. Some people actually write and inspire. You never know. Everybody has something that makes them happy. Whatever it is that makes you happy, and if it's not negative, add that and include that into your life. Because those are going to be the stress relievers you need to keep yourself at peace. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just change the tides. You got time to do so. And while you are blessed to still be here, you can do so. In a positive light. You know, you don't always got to be stab, kill, hurt, plague, bring down. It doesn't always got to be that. Wanting something greater, got to think greater. Trust the process. Look at the results at the end of the day. And then even when the results feel good, you've done something. Continuously do so and follow that blueprint. And sometimes you might have to change certain things in the blueprint only because, again, certain days might be different. Again, utilize your minds, expand it. Majestic, what's going on, my guy? Again, if you don't take a risk in life, never going to see what lies beyond that. I hear you, Queen, and that's the truth. Everybody has a thing they do that it makes them happy. It releases the stress. If you don't have that, again, you're gonna have chaos because you don't have too much anger and too much negativity on the brain, and that's a stress right there too. So never struggle to make the right decisions. Never struggle to make the calculated decision, and never struggle to just listen to the voice of reason when there are things that are being presented in front of you and could possibly help. Wanda, what's going on, baby? And hope all is well with everybody. you know, you gotta trust the process. Whatever you are good at in life, and whatever things make you happy, you gotta incorporate both. Appreciate you, bro. You know, it was a nice little road on this road though. Um, Seen a lot, grown a lot, still growing, still seeing a lot. And some things you're gonna always remain see. Marlene, I see you back, baby. About to say, I hope you ain't falling the food coma, Marlene. You know, always remember that part. The ultimate goal in life should be just bringing the greatest gifts you can bring while you're here. Because those gifts will be passed on to the future generation. And not so much as just the wealth side of it, but the spirituality, the growth, the strength, the knowledge. That will definitely be the goal and the game changers for the future. Yeah, I think there'll be a part three to this, definitely. Oh, I might as well see what's going on with the people now. Yeah, class is over. This was high school. Don't worry. You only get one period with me. I give you 3 periods. Still gonna have fun and all. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Be myself and bring that good balance over here. Oh no, I ain't getting tired. I'm getting lazy. I can't get lazy. This dog is looking at me funny already. But definitely wanted to chime in with y'all. You know, I wanted to do this early. I done slept on my afternoon away. I'm gonna be up. I'm definitely gonna be up. Now I can honestly decide what I want to eat. Yeah, I sound tired because I really didn't eat nothing today. Yeah, that's rare. You're gonna hear that. Have a good night, Tanya. Definitely appreciate you for tuning in, baby. Wait, BMF, it sounds like you ain't bringing my scratch off ticket. I ain't that tired. Give me my winning ticket, son. Don't let me have to take this personal, son. You know, you gotta remember that. Always remember that not everything is gonna be perfect. Not everything is gonna be drama free. But at some point, things will be better. And when they are, you'll notice it. So again, never rush a process. You gotta just be able to let things flow naturally. See, um, my homie, but this is what it is over here. You know, I try to keep this as well balanced as possible, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I'm not preaching no intolerance or any type of hate or anything. Just some things I'm not gonna be doing. And again, there will be no compromises as far as my mental peace and my stability. And I will continue to do what's needed to keep it that way. I ain't messing with you, BMF. I ain't messing with you, bro. But this is what I present over here. You know, and regardless to what, I'm supposed to be myself. Who else am I supposed to be? You know? You ain't get $25, man. It's supposed to be $100 scratch off ticket, man. Come on, son. You slipping, son. You slipping. You slipping, son. And when you love yourself and you love the process that you are creating and that you're building on, you tend to still keep yourself in that same notion. I want to always remain humble, at least over here. I can't remain humble at a dinner table because I don't know if I see something different that I like, I'm eating it. But other than that, you know, I'm supposed to be humble because that's who I've been. That's what I'm gonna continue to be until that casket drops. So it don't matter. You know, and in some tokens, people gotta understand and realize this. You know, the negativity is only gonna push you further and further back. How can you say you want to move forward, but you letting the simplest things like division, prime example, hold you back? We can all have differences and opinions and views, and I understand that. But when there's actual factuals being brought to you, you shouldn't be going against the grain on that. Look, oh, they trying to give me a copyright. My bad. Come on, pup, let's go, man. Oh, snap. Somebody definitely going to jail tonight. My bad, y'all. Somebody definitely going to jail tonight. Oh, live from Nightly Nate News. I'm trying to find out why the boys is parked in the middle of the streets like that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But you know, again, you have to trust the all in all process in life. And whatever is presented to you, you have to take hold of it and you got to make it work for you. And you don't necessarily got to go against your core values or anything of that sort to gain that. Like if you want the knowledge, prime example, you got to go out there and get it. Got to seek it. You know, but also make sure you're seeking the right type of help and information as well too. You know, again, just once you eliminate certain, parameters like negative pride and just keep it all aboard and humble, man, listen, you'll be surprised how far in life you really could go. Again, just make the smart investments, careful executions. You'll be all right. But yeah, it'll definitely be a part three to this. No, and I definitely love what's being built here, what's continuously building here. Come on, pup. My bad. Anita, what's going on, baby? I'm sorry to hear that, Anita. It's okay. It's okay. Look out. Look here. You know what it is already. Look at my face. Look at my face. You know I ain't mad. You ain't gotta apologize. I know that's what happens a lot of times. Um, shoot, and I'm sorry about your evening too. And I do pray that your evening get better. Now, where the hell did you go? Come on, man. I don't know what's up with dogs now smelling trees wild crazy like they ain't been there before. Knowing you ain't never touched this tree before. Come on, my guy. Uh-oh. Oh, you going again? You gonna make my job easy? No, he not. Hey, hey, I know I think you eating something. Hey, thought you eat the grass. I don't care. Nah, you good, bro. You good. Um, like I said, there's definitely gonna be a part three to this. I feel like tonight was even still a good one, a good talk. Hopefully, this was a pep talk for the one that came in here earlier that wanted all the love and attention. Similac, baby. Y'all don't want to do something else with your life besides what you're doing. I mean, ain't we right? Ain't we right, peoples? Come on. My fault. Some of these spots over here, they gotta definitely come over here and cut these weeds down. My dog almost got lost in the weeds, y'all. Yeah. But again, for those that had a solid week, or that's already having a solid week, continue to just think and stay positive. Come on. My dog really almost got lost in the woods, y'all. And he gotta cut all these weeds. How? All that rain that we got recently. Come on. Come on. But again, hopefully everybody enjoying the evening. What y'all got planned for the night, baby? Oh, Anita, how the dog doing, baby? I was gonna ask you about that. No doubt, Anita. No doubt. No doubt. I definitely ain't gonna hold y'all much longer neither. Um, oh, something smell dead over here. Smell like dead rat. Oh Lord Jesus. Come here. Come on, go. Ain't gonna lie to you though. When you building with the people, you gonna always have good days, bad days, and in between days. But again, you're gonna always have a underlying blessing, and that's the blessed days.
Oh, that's Nate, dog. I was about to take your dog, bitch.
Take them. I'm trying to get a pic. Keep telling you that. But oh wait, Anita, you can't just leave just yet. You still ain't say how the dog. Oh, she said it's too much. Never mind. Oh well, yeah, you're gonna get that when they're a puppy. Come here. You ain't slick. You try to eat something off this floor. Get over here. You know a dog done did something guilty. Give you that guilty look. But you know, again, this is the best form of building, the best form of communication, and the best form of trying to bring some positive light to the people that need it the most. So I hear you. I'm surprised, Letitia. Usually you be at work, you over here crunching numbers and stuff. That's- Give me 1 second. Yeah, I think, man, listen, I'm about to get my late night munchies on as we speak now. Yo, Wavy, you still want to?
Mexico open still on 21st?
Ohio's here. They still open right now. I see a light on, so. Yo, Wavy, you want to go on timeout, my guy? Shoot. I leave and I feel like, you know what, now I'm staying on 24 hours. You want that? Don't play with me, son. Keep playing these games with me, son. No, but you got to be real with whatever, you know. Some people want to struggle to keep it real within themselves. But that's going to be a downfall. Always remember that. But you know, I always love rocking out with the people, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. You know, because again, it's necessary. All right. Oh yeah, now you want to look. Now you want to cop the plea, right? I like that. I like that. You my man for that, son. Nah, I know, bro. Nah, I had to mute the mic though. Any type of music I know for a fact got me a copyright already. Yeah, not on this channel. Not on duty. Not on duty. Come on. Oh shoot, come here. Yeah, got something on your floor. Come here. Oh man, what happened? I knew it.
Hey, what's up?
Always stepped on something. Why y'all always look guilty?
Hey, it's more like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest. Like I told him,
Give
we
me
will
1
stand up for
second.
you, we will rock for you, bro, all that shit.
Oh.
If we do any of our own, if you're not standing up for yourself, how can we stand up for you?
Facts. Where the hell you? No, my scalp hurt.
I literally was walking around. And my speaker is somewhere. Maybe else, I really don't.
How you missed the speaker? Yeah, don't worry. I'm about to get bombarded again like earlier.
See my room is
But y'all already know. I definitely appreciate you. Y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby.
Hello.
For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love.
You
You
gotta
be
put me on your shit
reciprocated
one
and
day.
such.
Yes, your shit's funny.
I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real.
Next topic, gangster relations. Trials and tribulations.
I'll be outside amongst
I'm a
the folks.
gangster bitch.
Yo, leave my dog alone for
I
you
should
bite.
put my happy birthday special with
Hold
your
on 1 second.
podcast.
Oh, I
I
got
will
you.
join
Don't, come on, I don't like you like that, son. I'm about to end the podcast anyway, son. Wait, hold up. Yo, son, leave my dog alone for you pee on your leg, man. I told you. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. We'll definitely be back in the morning for that site. I believe Word is still alive. We'll check that out. If you ain't a member, definitely should. You know. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here.
Next
Peace and
live,
blessings.
gangster birthday. We're talking all topics.